Good morning, YouTube. It's your man on the radio, George Page, coming to you live on YouTube. Well, I saw this on our LDWMMAC Facebook page that has announced that uh, double champ chump Amanda Nunes is withdrawal from her UFC fight at 256, as she's making she's the headliner against Megan Runderson, or Megan Anderson, and it's not confirmed exactly why, but it's for some undisclosed reason. She must have some injury or something. I don't know. As you know, we're not a big fan of Amanda Nunes, who, as I call her, the double champ chump. And the fight supposed to happen in 256 on December 12th. As you know, her last couple of big fights, like Cyborg, Ronda Rousey, was on December. And I think she's kind of superstitious, I think, and it's just me. And she hadn't fought since she fought. She beat up Felicia Spencer, and that was about a few months ago. And then she KO'd Holly Holm. As you know, at one point she does talk of her maybe fighting Valentina for a third fight. I don't know if they're gonna make that happen, because the thing when we have a third fight, a trilogy works like this. You have to have one fighter wins one fight, the other one wins another, and they have a third fight to break the draw. Like Ali and Frazier. You know, you know, Sugar Ray Leonard and Roberto Duran. Gotti and Ward. I mean, that's the usual tradition of a trilogy. But anyway, let's get started. The UFC. Now, the two-weight UFC champion, or I'm gonna say double champ, has withdrawal from her featherweight title defense against Megan Anderson next month for undisclosed reasons, according to multiple sources. Now, Nunes, 2-20-4, was scheduled to defend her 145-pound title against Anderson, who was 10-4, in the main event of UFC 256, December 12th in Las Vegas. The UFC has not officially announced the cancellation of the bout or a new event for what will mark its final pay-per-view for 2020. Now, Anderson is riding a two-fight winning streak, and come on, like this. You gotta think about it. Two-fight winning streak. There's not that many women in the division. She beat Santos, whatever her name was, and she beat up Norma Dumont, who's technically a flyweight. I mean, it's some garbage. But anyway, she has not yet fought for the UFC championship. Tweeted series of broken heart emojis from her account on Monday, and there's a tweet. Wishing Amanda a speedy recovery. UFC are rescheduling the bout for an earlier date next year. The goal remains the same. We'll be ready. Well, you know what, Megan. One thing you need to be working on is your ground game. You need some. It's sad with someone like Holly Holmes, who got choked out by Megan Anderson. Can beat you on the ground. I mean, we never see that. Holly's been more of a stand-up. Her, like, that head kick she put on Ronda, she's been more of a stand-up girl. But then when she got smoked by Cupcake Hate Tate, and then she smokes you, that tells you a lot something. You need to work on. I hope you this time give you enough time to work on your ground game. Then they need to take her ass to Brazil and train with somebody over there. I mean, train with the guy who trained Amanda Nunes, because he don't like her because he's a Creonte. But anyway, all I was told was she has a serious medical issue and that they're working on rescheduling the bout currently. Anderson added a letter and statement. Obviously, it sucks because we've been working so hard for this, but I hope she has a speedy recovery and goal remains the same. Nothing has ever come easy for me. This is just another part of the journey, and we are ready for whatever date they set. Our time is coming, one way or another. Widely considered the greatest female fighter of all time, holds the UFC 135 and 145 titles, and she has not lost since September 2014. When we all know that was when Kat Zingano was channeling Magna TA and did the belly on her. I know those Nunez fans like Batty B and TJ 347. They hate talking about it, but yeah, she got she was like belly to belly suplex. Old school Magnum TA. But anyway, her and her partner, strawweight, Nina Ansaroff, celebrated the birth of their daughter in September. Nina had a baby for him. As you know, it was a test tube baby, or if you can find any man who want to actually stick his what into Nina. I don't think so. I don't know. Nina might be willing. She might be that chick. I think Nina's that chick that she probably, she said, "I'm just doing this for our family, Amanda." She said it like this. Well, these doctors don't do it as good, and I have friends that say it's better if you do it like the natural way. I want to see what the baby look like. I think he's talking about Tyler or Willie or somebody. I don't know who the father is. But anyway, I'm not a fan of Amanda Nunes. She's just, I mean, I'm still gonna say that she got a lucky punch with Cyborg. No matter what anybody said it, yes, she's talented, she got a good, but she got a lucky punch with Cyborg. If Cyborg stayed in her game, she would have beaten Amanda Nunes. And let's talk about this. Amanda Nunes dodged Cyborg back in Strikeforce. They offered a chance to fight Cyborg when Cyborg beat Gina Carano for the title, but she decided to go to 135 and then get beat by I think it was Alexis Davis. You could have got a payday and get a whooping from Cyborg. But anyway, really a fight we really want to see is Cyborg versus Nunes 2. And this is one of those fights that it's never gonna happen. It's like Sugar Ray Leonard and Above Hagler 2, or it's just one of those fights is that for some reason it's not gonna happen because the problem was Dana White being his feelings and cutting Cyborg. And if Amanda finally does leave the UFC, she's not gonna go to Bellator. And we just it's just sad that we're never gonna see this rematch happen, especially as us who stands up with Cyborg. Cyborg needs to stand up. But like I said, I don't wish ill will on the double Chump champ. I hope she does recover, and maybe if Megan can get in, she needs. I hope they're working hard. Put the boots to that girl's butt. Make her work hard. Make her really understand this is the opportunity to knock a champion off a pedestal. And don't take this lightly. Train your butt off, Megan. I'm not your biggest fan, but I back you right now. Anyway, this your man on the Ray Church page. Don't like to subscribe. I'm out.